the other show?
Which one?
The full show. No?
No.
You're just recording the show.
We have trouble. We have trouble.
Yeah.
Hey, Tank Abbott.
Tank Abbott's on there.
You think it's take out before he plays?
He might. I got something to say though.
What kind of chips you got over here?
We're gonna do some.
It's a black chips.
Inappropriate.
New York Deli Cheddar. Wrap snacks.
The Sports and the Grill Man recognized. Brought to you by the
Designed
letter
by
G and the number 3.
Mansell.
Oh, now we're black and white.
They
Give me a little step on the
stomp on it.
Walk away, Jay. Easy. Walk away.
Walk away, Renee.
Renee. And
Walk away.
Welcome to the first Friday night program of 2018. Hope everybody had a great new year and did everything they wanted to do. And man, I was off for a long time. Had to go back to work and whatnot and all that jazz.
How was that? What was that like?
It sucks. I mean, of course it sucks. I mean, it sucks donkey dicks.
Everybody had to go back to work.
Yeah, but this is the one thing, and I've said this before here on the program. If there's one thing you can take away from going back to work after a big Christmas vacation like that, is that all of a sudden Friday nights mean the fucking world again. You're back to it. Before it's like Tuesday night, Wednesday, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But, you know, any other time of the year, Friday night is a big deal. And now we're back to Friday night being a big deal.
Big deal.
Big deal. I got a deal on this desk. My deal is probably bigger than everybody else's deal. I got a deal right here in the middle of this desk.
I think he works out.
Tank Abbott. Jay's commenting on Tank Abbott's physique. He probably eats a lot too. Anyhow, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you. And I don't have a lot prepared tonight. It's been a rough week.
You don't have to prepare.
Some of those are better.
I almost bought a tuxedo today.
You bought
For no reason.
I have a
Where'd you see a
tuxedo.
tuxedo?
Steinmart.
Because the reason I ask is I found an extra large referee shirt at Goodwill this week.
Did you buy it?
I didn't buy it.
Yeah, I had to have a tuxedo because I sang in symphony chorales, and that's what you wear all the time. So it was cheaper just to buy one.
Yeah, if you have to rent one. Often,
Yeah.
more
They're
than
not
once.
bad.
More than once is probably cheaper.
You can buy a cheap one for like $150.
I'll get you a tuxedo. What time is it? I'll get you a tuxedo, Bob.
They had a really cool smoking jacket. Like velvet smoking jacket. It was really cool.
Velvet smoking. I'd rather have that.
Oh yeah, I'd like to have a velvet smoking jacket. That's good stuff.
You could smoke meat in it.
You could. That's what Metal Theologian's been doing tonight.
Smoking a butt.
He's smoking some.
A shoulder or a
meat.
butt? Probably
Kitty?
a butt. He's a butt man,
You
right?
can smoke a butt now legally in California too.
I've heard about it.
What's that all about?
I've heard about it. I don't know.
Good luck.
Mike Tyson's doing it.
Even though went back to work this week, only worked like a couple days, and my aunt passed away.
Mm-hmm.
A sucky business. We didn't care for it. I didn't care for it at all, and had to go to wake and the funeral and stuff. And in the middle of all this, actually the wake was my birthday. My birthday was Wednesday, and was that Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. And so it kind of changed things up a little bit this year for my birthday.
Yes, it did.
Went to the wake that night, and then
You know
took
what
the next day off.
You know what it
went to
made
the
me
funeral.
think of?
Yeah.
The fact that you found your grandmother.
I did find my grandmother passed
David Challenger.
I mean, you were the one who discovered her.
the day the Challenger exploded.
The day the Challenger exploded.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been my birthday. Was it?
28th of January.
Oh, the 29th was my birthday.
Yeah.
I remember being in college and going and seeing that happen, and then my birthday was the same,
28th was
same
the day.
area.
But yeah,
Era.
yeah, it sucked. It sucked ass. You know, she was she struggling and passed away.
But we'll talk a little bit about her
We'll talk
later.
a little about that here coming up. But
I forgot I need to open my beer.
oh wait, I
Hold
got
on.
you. I got you.
No, I got an opener. Oh, did I do that? Oh, I'm sorry. I brought my opener that plays the Georgia Fight song. I'm sorry.
Monday night, bro.
And I'm just pleased as punch that the Dogs played a really good Rose Bowl. I think a lot of people were pretty happy with that game, unless you were an Oklahoma fan.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm real pleased. We got
cool.
one more game Monday night. Need y'all's good vibes. It worked pretty well last time.
Yeah.
So let's do it one more time.
What do you think's going to happen, Steve?
I think they're going to
In
come
your
to
heart
the
of
field and play a good game.
You know, my family's all Alabama people, but I kind of
There's a lot of Alabama fans
I like to see,
around.
and Alabama has traditionally been my 2 or 3 team out there.
Yeah.
They've won too much too often. I don't like that. I like parity in any sport, and Alabama's
It's
a little
been since 1980 for
a little
us,
too dominant.
So I think
Yeah.
we're due. We're due.
yeah. Anyway, all right. So yeah, we got some good football. Hey, Notre Dame won their bowl game.
And speaking of Wake,
Yeah.
Wake played a damn good game in the Belk Bowl, and it was one of the highest scoring bowl games.
That was the best game of all year.
No,
You think that was their best game?
No, it was the best game to watch, I thought, all year.
No, the Rose Bowl was the best game to watch.
No, the Wake game was better. It was back and forth, man, constantly.
Football.
It's like the last team with the ball is going to win that game.
Okay.
You guys watch football?
Do you like sports?
Metal Theologian says there was a time when he had 3 tuxedos.
For what?
I'm
What
saying
did he
pictures
need?
Wow.
It didn't happen.
What did he need
Dude.
tuxedos for?
He was an assassin.
One was for summertime, had
No, what
shorts
do
to
you
go
need
along with
3?
it. One is for baseball season, had the 3/4 length baseball sleeves, and then the
He
regular.
probably had
tuxedo.
Bermuda shorts, the tuxedo with the Bermuda shorts,
Yeah.
in case you were on a Bermuda with a tuxedo.
Yeah.
That's what you would wear
I would. Who wouldn't?
all the time. Why not?
What the hell else was I was
Big
saying?
news, our friend Sweet Tea bought a turntable.
Sweet Tea bought a
We're going to
turntable.
hook her up with some duplicates. of
We got
them.
some doubles around here. We'll
We might
float
have
some
to hook
doubles
her
her
up.
way. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
She's been taking care of the chip sheet for years.
for years. and
Literally
She
years.
was part of the
The original.
co-founder of the show, really.
It really was. Because I always tell her at work, it's like, hey, me and my roommate, the cameraman, back in the day, we were, we always listen to records on Friday nights. She says, man, I'd love to come hang out, but I'm actually not going to drive over there and do that.
No.
I'm like, no, I wouldn't do that either. And then I
You're like,
also,
I'm not leaving my place. She's like, I'm not leaving my place.
I was like, I know how to do this. And then we started looking into how to stream. That's how the show came about. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I got chills.
I got chills all the way down my spine, bro. All the way down my spine.
They're multiplying.
Bro. I don't know about shit that came out this week. Music news. You got any music news?
I
don't look
don't.
nothing.
I don't. I haven't. I saw somewhere the Beatles had the top 2 selling albums in vinyl this year. That was interesting.
I saw our vinyl was sold the most ever.
Most ever vinyl ever
Vinyl
this
sold the most ever.
year? Walter Cronkite, ladies and gentlemen.
I heard that this is the biggest year for vinyl ever.
Hey, we got together a couple weeks ago, and I think some files finally
We did.
shifting around a little bit.
And we actually played it in the background of the
Played a
show
little
last week.
background. I was able to cut up some of that and make
Yeah.
a few tracks.
There's
out
more
of
to come. It'll get
So-
really mixed real good.
It's a WIP, bro.
Maybe
All
we
I know
can-
is after hearing it, I need to put some higher gauge strings on my
maybe
telly
we'll
because
maybe when we get it
we
done,
tune
we
down
can,
and it sounds when you if you put any bit of pressure on those light strings, it's
when it gets when it
shitty
gets
sounding
done, we can
out-of-tune guitar.
put it just as on YouTube, just as a picture screen, and then maybe link it to the page or something.
Get
like
it on
that.
Put them on Spotify.
Stone Metal of Doom.
Well, just link it. We can link it to the GMRN YouTube page, and anybody can listen to it. They want to listen to it or whatever. So
Or we could charge $4 a piece for them.
I told Mike we can put it on iTunes just for the hell of it.
People want to stream it, man.
It's all about streams, bro. You guys know about streams?
You stream it, and we're gonna
Ow.
modify it.
Hey,
Make money
Jay,
off
show this local beer I'm drinking.
it. Modify it.
Huh?
What do you call it?
We're all about modding it, bro. Oops.
Monetize it. not
Oh, look at
modify
that.
it. There you go. When you say bud.
We have the beer.
Miller beer. What is that? What is that?
Beer after.
What are you drinking there tonight?
Little Pallet Mountain.
Oh, that's old
Pale Ale.
our boys down there in Winston-Salem at Foothills.
Foothills Brewery
You
in
like the
Winston-Salem,
pale?
North
You like the
Carolina.
pale ale?
This was on a closeout. It's actually brewed a year ago. But it's pretty good. It tastes pretty good. Get you one in there now. Pilot Mountain's a historic landmark, not too far from here.
It's an interesting looking rock. It sticks up from the sky.
Got a big knob on
And
the
it's
top.
so recognizable. It's called Pilot because pilots would use it to reference where they were in the sky.
Yeah.
Pilot
The
Mountain.
Sora Indians.
Now some on TV have referred to that area as Mount Pilot.
Yes. Yes. If you know the Andy Griffith show and they talk about Mount Pilot, going to Mount Pilot, it's
Pilot Mountain.
This is it. This is it, baby. This is it. This is where you come to get that deal, bro.
Personally, I've done Citradelic. It's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good beer. Everybody likes beer, right? All right.
Oh, everybody.
I ain't got nothing to say before we get into what we played.
I don't think I had any announcements to make.
Oh, I heard today that
Nipsey Russell, right on his deathbed.
I think it was.
He and my aunch were hand in hand going right into the after.
I will say this: we do have some close friends of the show who might be moving on.
Yeah.
We
To
will
the
talk
afterlife?
We'll have to talk about that
Yeah.
later, but I'm not trying to deep tease you or nothing. But
It's kind of deep teasing.
I heard this week that
There's a bit
this
of
is the
sadness.
anniversary. Let's see, would it be 40 years? Some significant.
since the show started 40 years ago,
That Rapper's Delight
No, I didn't
Sugar
play
Hill
it.
Gang?
I didn't play
hit
it.
the top 40. It was the first rap song to ever hit
Okay.
the top 40. I think it was a significant anniversary I heard this week.
Boom.
That's in legit.
What a M-A-S and a T-E-R, a G
They're
with a
not
double
breaking
E.
us?
I
Break.
go by the unforgettable.
I don't know.
Call Master G. Well,
This is not
the
right.
name is known all
I don't-
over the world.
I don't know what's happening. Let's get into
Sexy
it.
ladies and the pretty girls go
Jay?
down in history as the baddest man
Can't go
that
for
you
more
ever
like 2
seen.
minutes.
This is not where we come to downplay Tank Abbott.
I bet his wife hates it.
I know what happens there. Watching Ultimate Brazil on VHS. First time the UFC went to Brazil. Anyway, so
I
early on
watched
this
an
evening,
interesting documentary. Well, I don't know
Okay.
if it's interesting. I started to watch this like
Like
6 or 8 part
I
series
feel like this should have been the other
on,
segment.
on Netflix about toys.
Oh, I've only done one of them.
Yeah, it got a little hard. It's a little long to watch. Sit through. I think I fell asleep.
I did the Star Wars, and I'm
I
gonna
watched-
do.
yep.
I'm gonna do G.I.
G.I.
Joe
Joe's
and
next.
He-Man. This.
Okay, so we're basically in the same place
yeah,
right now.
I'm not gonna watch the Barbie
But
one.
get on with it. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. So I came in here this evening and got everything set up, and I'm like, man, it's back, first of the year. Let's get it back in gear. Early in the evening record. I need like a classic, like a something. I need a classic vibe to kind of like. This is like pre-beer. I hadn't had a beer. I just got in, took a shit, changed clothes, get everything set up, and I'm like, I just need something that's record 90. And these command bongos, flutes, guitars, these command efforts from, this is 60. One of those like
Command Records?
hi-fi records.
Is
you
it
know.
Terry Snyder?
I don't know if it says Terry Snyder on this one.
Los
but
Admirales.
this one was fantastic. And I haven't had this was very long.
Oh, it's Enoch. It's produced by Enoch
Enoch
Light.
Light. Yeah, I think he owned Command.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
He did a lot of producing for that series.
So, but it was very good. Some of those are like, yeah, this is cool, but I can't listen to this like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is a listen to it all the time record.
All the time.
Very tiki bachelor pad.
Tiki Barber.
Yeah, Tiki Barber. Good stuff, man. Not played. I can't really believe how long it's been since we played some Mahavishnu Orchestra on this program. And I pulled out. I don't like live records. This is a great live record.
Great live
Nothingness
record.
in Eternity.
Yep.
It's funny because I queued this up and I came back and sat down and Metal Theologian was on here and he fucking hates a Mahavishnu. But I was like,
Sorry.
Tough Turkey. This has got Billy Cobham on it. It's a great record.
Put that in your cobham and smoke it.
Yeah, that's corn right off the Cobham. I say. But I felt bad about it, so I went and grabbed a record that I knew that Metal Thelonious liked, because that's how we do on the show. And I'm like, oh man, I just shoved something he didn't like right down his throat, so I went and grabbed something he did like.
So you playing to the audience, is what you're saying?
I'm playing to the audience from time to time. I've been known to do it, especially early in the year like this. Electric Warrior from T-Rex. What a great record. This is a classic shit that we've not played in a little while here on the program, and I don't really know why, other than after so many records.
There's about 1,800 others to.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I had to go back and take another shit, so I told Jay, Jay, it's on you, man. We gotta come up with something. You're on record patrol while I go take this second shit.
What'd Jay do?
Jay pulled out a little Judas Priest,
Okay.
Screaming for Vengeance. And I'm not mad at that. I wasn't.
Felt good
When I came out of the restaurant room, I wasn't mad at all the restaurants that Jay pulled out to go eat at, which included a record album from a band called Judas Priest. They're from England, Steve. You ever heard of England?
I've heard of England.
Okay.
I know that. At least I know that.
They ever play their football over there? They call it soccer. We call it football. And they call it soccer. You know the most tragic thing about Sandy Hook?
You call it corn.
You know what the
Sandy who?
the most tragic thing about Sandy Hook?
Hook.
Yeah.
What is the most tragic thing about Sandy Hook?
Some of those kids died virgins.
Yes. Oh!
Oh man. This message furnished by the National Football League.
Did you hear that
I'm
one?
Hitler!
Did you hear that one at your aunt's funeral?
I may have warmed the crowd up. I've been known to warm a crowd up from time to time. We had some other stuff in there. We're going to cover it in some Dig of the Week. Back in Bean's bag, Coleman Hawkins and Clark Terry.
I almost picked up a
This here now, little Columbia action.
I almost picked up a Bean record. It was Beans and Flutes.
Dude, this is a 2i Columbia.
Yeah.
That's
I do like Coleman Hawkins.
some smoking stuff, man, for real. I can't remember what side we played, but it was this.
It sounded good. I guess when I came in.
Something to really bridge the gap. I've learned you really want to get the gap between genres. This is one of those kinds of records that do this. This is Sun and Ulver Terrestrials. Came out a few years ago on Southern Lord, and I want to say it was a record store day thing. Maybe it wasn't. But very ambient, but dark, and a little, but not noisy like a lot of Ulver stuff is. Considering it's Sun and Ulver, you would think it'd be really noisy. But hold on. But it's actually not. It's very palatable and kind of thin and kind of, but heavy at the same time.
Oh yeah.
So to transition or to end a night, what a great record to kind of end a night on. They kind of slither off into the void, bro. That's what we do here on the program, slither off into the void, bro. Steve brought a record album.
Okay.
Jay, you like records? Steve brought one over.
I brought
Tell
one.
us about it.
I brought this Chambers Brothers album, an original shrink wrap. Looks like a little nice price on it.
Somebody says my mic's all whack.
Your mic's whack. 1969.
Checking it.
The time has come from the
Butt
Chambers
check.
Brothers.
Butt check. 1, 2, 3. Butt check. Butt check.
As you all know, time has come today. Most of the records really more like, let's say like Memphis blues kind of. I don't know. They're not from Memphis.
That is an
I don't think.
absolute classic record, man.
Well, it's good.
It's very weird. You have things that hit those that soul, funk, and then kind of psychedelic.
Then it goes into one of the psych classics.
Yeah. I mean, what are they doing there?
I bet folks went to the concert things and want to hear 2 hours of total psych music, and they're like, "What? This isn't psych
Apparently,
music."
if I flail around and get all animated, I think it's all fucking stupid. So I'll be all Cronkite.
so you can't move?
I'm Cronkite about
You gotta
it.
keep it stiff?
I'm a Cronkite man.
You're gonna Cronkite it?
I'm an anchor. I'm anchoring it.
Anchor it. Anchor man. Anchor man.
Hey, dig of the weeks from last week, all the way from Iceland.
My God.
Ego. Imiad. This was Steve's copy. It's got Booby on it, and somebody with it's 82. This Booby's brother, Jay?
You said it was no relation.
No relation, but it has the same name.
What?
I thought you said there was no relation.
To who?
Booby.
Booby?
Yeah, they have the same last name.
No, they're brothers.
They're brothers.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is their second album. I think
This
it was
is
81
good.
or 82.
It's great. I love it.
This one, I think this one came out, this is the second, because it's got the white, I think the red and black labels.
I got the red and black.
You got the original vinyl, then this is the, but a nice note on here from Ragnar. Says to Steve, happy listening, and then I won't repeat that because I don't know what it says.
Okay.
But awesome, I really appreciate it. And I really like this out.
This is
record.
great. Synth pop. But
yeah.
a little darker.
Little new wave kind of,
Yeah, new
it's
wave
got that
synth
thing
pop.
going on there.
That's great.
But it rocks a little bit, you know. I like it.
For 82, that's really
Very cool. I appreciate that.
that's really up there, man. And you know, I was talking about my aunt passing away, man. And of course, you know, all you guys know, I've made it a point to collect as many of the Gospel Family Singers record albums as I possibly can. And I've gotten a few from my family. I've got one completely sealed one from family, and I found a few already out in the wild. And I actually pulled one from the wild that's got my aunt on it. This Gospel Family Singer. I can't remember the year they did this. But a lot of these cats have passed away now. And we played this shit.
I think Mike knows every song, every word on this.
Oh, I
record.
do. I really do.
He was really joining in to the chorus.
Yeah, get up in there in the winter.
Join the chorus.
My aunt that
Which one is
passed,
she?
second one down from the top up there.
Okay.
If you're going down the hill, she's the second one.
Second from the top.
Geneva. We call her Geneva. But it's crazy. I made this point, and I came up with this point when bass player Fabel died. Bo. And it was the first time I had a friend that close that died, and it was like definitely a friend that close that was a musician that died. And it was weird because I'd had other family members, aunts and uncles, grandparents, and all that shit that died. You may go through maybe an old shirt that they had in the closet. It's like, oh, this is Paul's shirt. You know, and you're like, I remember this. I remember we wore this. But with a musician, it's different. And it's almost unfairly different.
Right.
Because I know with Bo, we've got all these albums and these live jam sessions and videotapes and all the stuff of us playing music.
Mm-hmm.
It's laid down. Until somebody fucks it up, forever. It's there. You've recorded it. It's digital. There's CDs, there's albums, there's records, there's whatever. And as a musician, you can't ever, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Nobody can ever take that away from you. I laid that shit down. It's out there. Somebody may find it one of these days.
Like it or not, there it is.
Like it or not, there it is. You may make fun of it or whatever, but you're going to stumble across this shit that I did 100 years after I'm dead. You're going to fall on some of the stuff that I recorded and be like, this guy's a dickhead, whatever. But it's there. And I don't know. That's one of those things. When musicians die, I'm nowhere near. And you know, you don't have to be Segovia to die. You can be just somebody that recorded church music. It's the same thing. If you've laid stuff down, I feel a different way about you when you go than I do somebody that has nothing to. I've got nothing.
Well, don't you think it's kind of weird? Like, if you look back 100 years ago, there's really not a whole lot of records of not musical records,
Yeah.
but video records, like of.
Because there were no video cameras.
Well, no,
What are you
that's
getting
what I'm saying. Well, no,
Where are we going
That's
here?
what I'm saying. There's like no way to really recollect from back then, but now
There's
that.
stories.
There's photos.
But
It's
100
word of
years from
mouth.
now, 100 years from now, though, when all of us are gone, there's going to be all kinds of like things to remember people.
No, because half of it won't be preserved properly or something.
That's the thing.
New systems will outplace the old systems. The old systems weren't changed, and all your videos are gone.
Well, and that's what one of my favorite quotes about records ever is from the movie Scratch, and it's a part where DJ Shadow is down in the basement of this record store, and the guy would let him go down into the dig around and look for stuff. And there's just stacks, and the stuff's dripping and whatever. And he was like, almost everybody down here, they thought they were the king of the shit, you know. And now they're down here in his basement. And so I'm just kind of digging through this pile of broken dreams. And so no matter what you're doing, you're in a band or you're in a group and you think you're king shit and nobody can stop you, one of these days you're going to end up in the basement. And so there's like this cathartic element down here.
Kind of humbling.
All these cats thought they were the shit and number one. And
Ozymandias.
And now
look that up.
And now they're 48th in the stack on this horizontally stacked pile of records down in somebody's record store basement. Like it or not, you're going to end up in the basement unless you're the Rolling Stones or whatever. Anyway,
Ozymandias is a poem by a romantic poet. I think it was Shelley or Keats. I can't remember, but it's about going into the desert and discovering ruins, and there's a statue of Ozymandias, this leader, and he, you know, basically the statue says, you know, fear me, I am Ozymandias, and it's like in the desert, and the weather is taking it, and it's all just worn out, and so it doesn't mean a damn thing to anybody, really. And it's just like lost in the desert because he thought he was the shit.
I feel like you want to say Ozzie Smith,
but he's really nothing. I probably didn't say that.
That's pretty cool. I should probably do that. Go create a bunch of monuments.
People write a song Ozymandias.
In 250 years from now, people will be like, whoa.
Who was this guy? There are monuments everywhere.
Hang on, let's go check the internet. Oh, never mind. Oh, man. But it was crazy. And on that same line, it was like, you know, it sucked, man. It was my fucking birthday. And I'm going to my aunt's wake that night. And I was pretty close, too. It sucked. But it was my birthday, and because I had to leave for the wake, I'm going through the day, and I got a long drive, and I had one little thing to do.
Where would you have to go?
It's been cold as shit here. I had to go to Elon University.
Okay.
So I had like an hour drive, and I took my music on my phone, which
to get video of a frozen fountain.
Yes. But the best music known to man, I say, is on my phone. I've got it condensed down to like, this is the bare bones of like essential, you got to have this stuff. So I hit shuffle on my birthday, cruising down the road to this shoot, and I'm listening to King Crimson. I'm listening to Nirvana. There's some Mastodon on there. I can't remember. Beck was on there in the shuffle. Just a great hodgepodge of just great stuff. And in the middle of all this, Boards of Canada came on. Again, one of my favorites, From Tomorrow's Harvest, Reach for the Dead. And when the shit fucking hit the fan on this one.
Did you say Reach for the Dead?
Yeah. I literally just grabbed my mouth and felt like somebody hit me in the head with a sack full of cinder blocks. It was just, I don't know. I'm not a corny, sentimental, symbolic kind of guy because I think all this stuff's kind of stupid. But just literally without even thinking. And when I heard that, it was
sobbing uncontrollably.
It was nuts. A normal person would have probably sobbed uncontrollably, but instead I kind of had like a little out-of-body experience. You know,
It's a good fight.
from all the mescaline mostly.
I was going to ask you, had you had street tacos for lunch or something?
Some of it was emotional, some of it was mescaline. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to split those responsibilities up. Nevertheless, quite the experience. So that's some of the shit we played here tonight. I think we all did a good job on that. Now hey man, I got some stuff. Some of the stuff we played because I was like, damn, I ain't gonna wait all damn night to play some of this
Hey,
shit.
you got some stuff. I got 3. Jay, you got some?
You got something, Jay? For Dig of the Week?
That's a crazy cover.
No. Well, for Dig of the Week, let me tell you what. The girlfriend hooked me up on Christmas and my birthday with some just classic, great, tremendous albums. Not a clunker in the shit, a bunch of them. And when we started doing the show here tonight, these are digs. I'm cannot wait until the end of the show to do these because there's too many, and there's too many things that I want to hear right fucking now.
Right.
Numero uno being Mastodon's Once More Around the Sun, which came out a few years ago. It's the one before the newest one, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
love that cover.
The cover is
Lord.
bonkos, bro.
What's the vinyl look like?
It's black. It's black vinyl.
All right.
And I love it. It's a little warpy, to be honest.
Don't let the records fall out. That's one way it'll happen.
It's a little warpy, but that's okay. That happens from time to time, and I ain't mad at it. It plays through the shit.
What's the name of it?
Once More Around the Sun.
Once More Around the Sun. Let me
Oh man, but it's got probably, I mean, before this new Mastodon record came out, would have easily, hands downedly, been my favorite Mastodon record. My favorite tracks on there by far. The new record rivals it. Pretty close, but this may be.
I remember this one for Halloween.
It's so good, man. It's not a metal record. Jay was commenting on this earlier. I mean, Mastodon gets lumped into a lot of metal categories, but
What would you say it is?
it's progressive, hard rock. I mean, it's
Like Clutch?
it's more complex than Clutch. Has more levels, more layers. It's really in a league of their own. And that's why I think Mastodon sets himself apart nowadays, because they've just progressed. They went from more of a metal band.
This monster on the front looks like the Lich from Adventure Time.
Oh.
Just my,
Throwing that out
my
there.
observation.
Something else we played from the girlfriend, A Perfect Circle, 13th Step.
Ooh.
Really, the second Perfect Circle. And probably, this is my favorite. Not probably. It is my favorite, but it's one that's hard for me to listen to. Just from just past experiences and things. And it really has, this is the best Perfect Circle, in my opinion.
It's the perfect circle?
It's a perfect circle. And I didn't have any Perfect Circle on vinyl, and it's just so damn good. Yeah, and we played a side of that this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Steve, you do some. Those are the two that I played tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, before coming over, I picked up some pizzas and I poked my head into earshot.
Poked your head into the pizzas?
And I saw this one.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah. Over at earshot. Shrink wrap. You had this.
Yeah, I've got this.
And I liked it when I heard it, and I said, well, you know, I like that. So
We were talking about Larry Coryell in the chat earlier tonight.
introducing the 11th house.
That's the
Larry
first one.
Coryell, this first one, and it's really got Randy Brecker. It's really good. I remember really liking it, and I thought, well, I should pick that up.
Hell yeah.
So I did.
We were just, me and Mel Theologian and Shane Rocky was talking about this shit when the show first started up tonight. 'Cause
Yeah.
Shane had picked up a Larry record.
Coryell. I got this Kinks album.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's just shrink wrap. I remember this one when I went to school. Somebody had it and played it a lot. I want to say 81 maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe 81.
Does it have a hit on it?
It's got Destroyer. Paranoia will destroy ya. It's that dun 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 dun. Met a girl named Lola.
Yeah.
Took her back to my place. Feeling good, feeling scared.
Nice.
Gives the people what they want.
That was another band that was on the mix on my birthday. The Kinks.
Yeah.
Played a lot of the Kinks.
And I don't have a lot of the Kinks. I have a few that aren't my favorite Kinks albums, and this is not my favorite either. But I was happy to see it in really good condition and reasonable. I got one.
I
more.
love that 80s Kinks.
I got one
Not
more.
everybody feels the
So
same way.
I went to Jonathan's because I hadn't seen Jonathan over the holidays. But I had some gift money, and I was like, I'm gonna go to Jonathan's and see what's going on. And I looked through. I wanted to see if he had the Steven Wilson record that I was looking for. Didn't see it, so I guess he sold it. But then I looked at Porcupine Tree.
Oh.
And
I didn't know
said,
that was up
Jonathan,
there.
I said, which of these do you really like? And he said this was his favorite. And I said, well, I'll go with what you say because I do.
Yeah, I did that with Steven Wilson with
respect
him.
your,
the Encarte
your
or
opinion.
no, that's it.
This is called what the hell is it called? Stupid Dream. It was, I think it came out in '99, and it was. I kind of want to go back and get the earlier stuff that because he was trying to get away from the Pink Floyd influenced stuff. You know, this is more lyrical.
Now, is this your first?
This is my first Porcupine.
I don't have any Porcupine trees.
Yeah.
Got some Steven Wilson, but not that.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my digs. I got them all today.
Awesome. Actually, the first record I opened up for the holidays was Clutch, Psychic Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool shit. Not opened this yet. This is from a couple of years ago,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken. Played with Clutch. Actually, it's crazy. Out of the bands I got for Christmas, 2 of the bands I played with, Clutch and Mastodon. Played some shows with them, bro. What?
Did you get any Rich Donaldson records?
Yes.
Called I Don't Shower.
Watches the show, Jay. He watches the show. You're on mic, Jay. Let me just look this up.
Are they from Seattle?
No, they're from Baltimore, yeah.
Oh, Baltimore.
11th studio album released by the band Clutch, released on October 2nd, 2015. Through the band's own label, Weathermaker Music. Pretty cool.
They played here about a month ago, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They played with
You
the Obsessed and Clutch and the Devin Townsend Project. Played here recently, and I probably should have went to it, but it was...
It's on Friday night, though, too.
No, it was during the week. It was like a Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday, yeah.
I made that up totally.
Yeah, it was. You totally made that up. You pulled it out of your yay-ho.
Well, you chose Friday knowing that we're usually here, and it was a bad time to go, but it's actually, you had to go to work. And it was a
Man,
bad
Chew's
time to
coming around, by the way, too. I don't know if I told you.
One of my
Let's go see it.
well, before I get into this, let me do. Are you done with all your business?
go. Yeah.
Let me get into a couple of bargain bucket things real quick.
Okay.
I did on the day that it was my birthday. I did get around to. Now this is pretty cool. I only did that one thing. I did 5 or 6 thrift stores, and I've not been since I've been on vacation. I don't dig unless I'm on the clock. So I took a break and then went back, and on my birthday hit just on that trip, that long trip, hit a shit ton of Goodwills and thrift stores and stuff. And in the process of that, I picked up several games, a couple of pieces of glassware, and actually 2 records out of that whole shebang. And what really keyed me in on this one here, Steve, was the name sounded familiar, but I looked at the label,
Yeah.
and it was
IRS.
IRS.
I had this.
You have this?
I don't think I had the vinyl. I had it on cassette.
General Public, All the Rage.
It's a good album. It's
Yeah?
ska. Yeah.
Yeah, they said it's like synth pop mixed with ska.
Yeah, it's ska.
From like '84. But I knew, and it's in super duper good shape.
Yeah, that guy's got a really recognizable voice.
Really.
The singer.
It seemed familiar, but
Let me see that.
that was 49 cents. So I'm like, bro, I got to get that.
Hot, You're Cool. Tenderness. Yeah, that's the hit. Tenderness.
Yeah.
It's not Try a Little Tender. It's a different Tenderness song. Yeah. This is a good record.
Hell yeah.
Man, it's in good shape too.
Yeah, it's in great shape. And at that same place, it was like this, and a bunch of like religious records and Christmas records and shit like that. And this Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Trust. You know this one?
Yeah.
Good record?
Yes. Clubland's awesome.
This is
Clubland.
I'm not the biggest expert.
I was always confused by that because there was a song on the heavy metal soundtrack. And
Oh really?
I think the band was called Trust. I always got it mixed up with this record. thinking this was it was an Elvis Costello thing, but it had more of a metal sound to it than this. But
This is
but I always
Elvis
saw that
Costello
image.
and the what?
The Attractions.
The Attractions.
Yeah.
So this is like what, 81?
Maybe 80. Yeah.
Some people say you like the regular Elvis Costello more than the with the Attractions.
To me, the regular is the Attractions.
That's the regular.
To me, that's
Didn't really go sell it to like 84.
that's the good shit.
Yeah. So this is some of the good shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the Checkerboard album stuff.
Okay. I mean, I'm not.
Get Happy.
I'm not super up on this.
Armed Forces.
But the first one was fantastic.
Yeah.
Checkerboard.
So it's pretty good for 49 cents.
I'd
In
say
good
so,
shape.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it moving.
Okay then.
I got two more.
Back to big business.
Back to big business. Big,
Party going contest.
big, but we did that.
We did that.
I like it. Do it now.
Part of my albums of the year last week talked about this one. Queens of the Stone Age, Villains. Not opened it yet. We got to bust this bitch open momentarily. Now, not to be misconstrued, last week I don't want to say talking shit about Queens of the Stone Age, but
What, for
I
kicking that photographer?
no. I just made the point. They're not going to make another fucking Caius record. You know what I mean? It's not going to be Caius. And this is a
No, of course
record
not.
I've listened to digitally for a long while now, and it's different, but it's good, and I keep going back to it, and I'm really stoked to have it on record. It's good. It's just not. I mean, it's not Caius. You know what I mean? And it's not the first Queens of the Stone Age. They've steadily progressed up the ladder, doing different things, different types of sounds.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Okay.
But I kind of put it in that same category as that Beck album. Like,
No.
no. But like, if I'd heard this now and somebody had said, this band's called blah, 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 would you like it?
Yeah.
I think with this, I would.
Mm-hmm.
Beck, I probably would be like,
Yeah, it's a
nah,
little poppy.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So this wouldn't be like my numero uno album of all time. But if somebody's, if I didn't know it was Queens of the Stone Age, I would still listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
That new Beck album, I may not. I would probably never even given it a chance. So, but yeah, I've been listening to this digitally, like steady, like on the repeat, and it's a good record. It's inventive. They do their own thing. I liken it to like the Foo Fighters. It's a very much more straightforward rock and roll record, for sure. Now, numero dos on my album of the year list last week. I did a top 10, Steve. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, I did not know that.
My number 2 record, that was like number 4 or 5 was the Queens of the Stone Age.
Okay.
Number 2 was Mastodon's Emperor of the Sand, brand new.
Wow.
A very imaginative, inventive, heavy, but it's got everything of a record that I want to hear, really. And it's amazing what these guys have done on this record and the way that it's recorded.
So this came out this year, or last year,
Yeah.
2017.
Yep. Probably late summer. And it's really an amazing record.
Bigger than metal.
Follows a lot of the journey of cancer is kind of a key theme in this. Bill's mom passed from cancer. Some other people had some cancer this, cancer that. So it's kind of like it's kind of a concept album where it follows a guy that's traveling through the desert looking for his soul or some kind of like comic booky shit like that. But it's good though. It's real good. I can't wait to hear it on vinyl because I've heard it digitally. I've streamed it, and then I've actually got a jacked copy digitally that I've been jamming a lot too. So I cannot wait to hear this for sure. So what we're gonna do? We still got us a so to speak chip chat to get to, gang. So what I'm gonna do? We'll take a quick a commercial break here, and we'll get back with a Soda Speak Chip Chat. You're watching the live edition of Grown Man Record Night, the first live edition of 2018. So we'll be back here in just a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Grown Man Record Night will be back in a minute. Stick around.
So, let me repeat your order here. That'll be 1 double cheeseburger, ching. Large fries, no large soda, ching. 2 kids meals and 2 medium sodas, ching. 1 chicken sandwich, large fries, and a vanilla milkshake. Bada bing. That'll be $62.75. We're a little shy.
Remember when you could feed your whole family fast food for less than $10? Well, at Rally's, you still can. Rally's has it right.
So...
Can I try it first, Mom? Well, please.
All right.
A new generation of affordable cellular phones at an incredible price breakthrough from Radio Shack, the technology store.
Hi, Daddy, it's me.
And now there's a totally portable phone at a price we dare the competition to beat.
He said we can. Okay, be there soon.
Radio Shack, the first name in cellular telephone technology.
Turn up the fun with ball sack. Turn it up. Put the ball sack balloon in the sack. Blow it up now. Give it a whack. Turn up the fun with ball sack. Hit it. Pour some water too. I fly real quick now. Ain't that cool? Turn up the fun with ball sack.
Check it out.
And here's my little buddy, the ball sack brat.
Us 2 ball jacks are where it's at.
This is fresh. Turn up the fun with ball sack. Turn up the fun with ball sack.
Are you one of us? 16-bit graphics, or one of them, 8-bit? Us, CD game sound. Them, not. Us. Them. Us. Turbo Express Portable. Us. Buy TurboGrafx 16 now and get one of 38 selected games free.
Messed up. Mom?
Yes, honey?
You know when we were talking yesterday?
Yes, we were.
You know about periods?
Yes, what about periods?
Do you have periods?
Yes. All women have periods.
Tell me what happens.
Blood from inside of my body comes outside from an opening between my legs. Do you have a question, Jill?
Jill, you cunt. Let's.
We'll have to
get
come back
down.
to that and see if Jill has a question.
Um,
What kind of question might Jill have?
you know who's the best to answer a question from Jill?
I feel like the show's over.
You feel like it?
After seeing that.
Deep down. Yeah. Let's let's get into a Soda Speak.
So to speak.
First one of the year. I was kind of concerned. Jay had brought us. We got a 2-liter in here. Jay brought, and we got another soda.
Did he?
Yeah, from last
We
week.
get 2-liter?
Jay brought a 2-liter last week, and we didn't do it.
Why don't we do it?
Huh?
I didn't know you had a soda.
Oh, my power went out. That's no good. Well, don't leave it open. Power went out? On that circuit. Yeah, my breaker.
Breaker one.
Oh shit, my breaker went out.
Breaker one.
Okay.
At least the camera's still going.
I think.
So,
Anyway,
I meant to bring over, I got 3 sodas at home. I meant to bring over one of them. I had
Yeah.
it sitting by the front door and I forgot it.
Waiting by the
Interesting
door.
soda. I won't talk about it because I didn't bring it.
Okay.
But an emergency, I ran to the convenience store and picked up a bottle of what I thought we might not have done.
Yeah.
We've done a number of Mountain Dew products. I don't think we've done this one. It's a orange called Live Wire.
Now here's the thing. This Mountain Dew Live Wire is part of their Gamer Fuel line.
Gamer
And
Fuel.
we did the other flavor, the blue one. I don't remember what was it, Arctic Blast or something?
Yeah, pretty good.
We did that one last week, which was really good.
Now the Tropical Smash, I bought that.
That's
to
the other
bring
one.
it. I have not brought it. That's not the one I forgot. The one I forgot's more topical, going back to the holidays. So we're going to do this Live Wire, which is a dew sparked with natural and artificial orange flavor.
Of course it is.
Well, dew
Why-
itself is an orange, a citrus soda.
Yeah. Why is that even on the bottle?
It's going to be more orangey.
I feel like they just, I don't know. They just wasted a bunch of money on print on that. Kind of,
Oh wow, that's good. It is a
I
Mountain
know.
Dew. It is an orange Mountain Dew.
it really is.
Well, that's what that one was last week. It was like a berry Mountain
Oh, this is good.
That's good. It's very pronounced, like Mandarin, like a cuties.
Dew.
You know?
Like Sunkist.
Like a
But
Sunkist.
more orange than that.
Well,
more
Sunkist
orange
is
than a
more
Sunkist.
syrupy.
It's more concentrated.
This tastes more like real oranges, I think. Like a cutie or a tangerine, or a tangerine.
Tangerine. There you go.
It's a real.
No,
It's a
You don't think so?
no.
It's concentrated though. I don't. I taste more than orange. Like it's got that orange
Sure.
plus.
Well, the plus is Mountain
Smooth
Dew.
orange, though.
Well, sure,
Those are smooth drinks, so they're not too carbonated.
Yeah,
it's true.
true.
So it's good. It's not a bad. I mean, it's 290 calories.
It'd be a great summertime soda.
I shouldn't know this since I work in the industry, but is that like standard
Protocol.
soft drink price?
What?
The Mountain Dews.
I'm a fountain guy,
They had
so I
them-
don't know.
I am too. I would buy that though.
They had
That's
them,
good.
They had them like $2 for
2 for $2.
$3. $2
Yeah,
for $3.
that's a good. That's a good
Now
deal.
she's like, you know, you can get 2 for $3.
$1.50.
I was like, no, I don't want to get 2.
Yeah.
I'm buying this for the show.
That's a good
And
one.
then she looked at me like, what are you talking about? She goes, do you want this Mega Millions and this Powerball ticket or not?
Well,
Good luck to everybody.
good luck. I've got some on the Frigidaire there.
Okay.
What I'm hoping is when all of that comes together.
Yes, I want to know if Susie has periods.
Susie? Yes, Mom? Jill wants to know something. What do you want, Jill?
Susie, do you have periods?
Do I have periods?
I'm
my.
sorry, we got
Oh my.
some of our wires got crossed. I don't know if you guys have AT&T, but sometimes your wires get crossed.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to go out and bang on your wing wong.
Sometimes I was trying to call George, and I get this lady Donna Chang.
Yeah.
It gets crossed up and gets right into my
Yeah.
phone. You guys know Donna Chang?
DC.
Old DC. Hey, let's get in. That was a soda speak. Let's get into a chip chat now.
Let's do that.
A couple things I want to touch on this chip chat now. You know, we don't do this very often on the program, but I'm going to talk about a new dip this
A
evening.
new dip.
New dip. You guys know Dean's? You know Dean? You probably know Dean. Maker of quality.
Dean's is a regional brand, isn't it?
I don't know.
Maybe
Quality.
a Southern brand.
Yeah, I don't think they're national. They might be though.
Dean's dip.
Ventura Foods out of Brea, California, Jay. Put that in your pipe.
California.
I guess they are.
Put that in your pipe, Jay. But they have a lot of French onion and ranch type dips. A new one for them, it even says new on the product here, is a cheddar and bacon dip. And what I've been doing is this store brand food line, nice ridge chip. Nice,
Did you say ribbed chip?
just rib. For her and your pleasure. But this Dean's cheddar bacon. Tell me what you think about this, Steve.
Not too much bacon. I like it.
The bacon's an aftertaste.
Oh, but it's there.
There it is.
Right
You
there
hear
it
it?
is.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
Very good.
It's a little creamy for me. I'm not big on creamy things. But it's a good flavor. It's a sour cream base. It's a good chip. Dip.
You like guac?
I like guac.
I'll have to bring you my guac. I'm at killer guac.
Me too.
Okay then. Want to have a guac off?
When Super Bowl comes around, you know what I do with my guac? My trick, which is not fair.
You put it on a hot dog.
I fry up real bacon and crumble it into the guac.
Fry, as opposed to frying
I'm supposed to do bacon.
not real
bit.
bacon?
Yeah. I do real bacon. You know,
Well,
dry
I
it off.
don't put bacon in my guac because I got vegetarians in the house.
Right. That's why I said it's not fair, because it's like, whoa.
No.
Yeah. I love guac though.
Yeah.
And this is a good.
I like
this
the
is
chunky guac. I don't like the pureed guac.
No, it looks like baby chips.
Yeah, like Indian diaper.
So for the real chip shot tonight, I'm gonna do a chip that continuing on from 2017.
Okay.
Jay had brought a lot of these wrap snacks over.
Wrap snack.
And we've been really impressed with these wrap snacks.
How many have you had? I haven't had any.
We did 2 of them. And the
series.
The thing we've talked about with the wrap snacks is whatever flavor it is.
Aren't you afraid to leave the bags alone? They might shoot each other.
That's a good point. These have had an inordinate amount of stuff on them.
Oh.
The powder.
Oh yeah.
Loaded. Whatever you're thinking, multiply it times 2. Whatever it is they're thinking. Yeah. So this is from this is a wavy chip, Fabulous New York Deli Cheddar wavy potato chip. Who's this guy? Manziel. Before we even open them up, who's this guy? We don't know New Rap.
He looks like that guy that works for Bounce at the station.
Oh yeah.
That
Nope.
Fabulous is his name.
Okay.
Fabulous.
So the flavor is going to be deli cheddar.
Like a
So we're expecting a deli
sandwich kind of in a chip.
chip with a shit ton of stuff
taste
on
the
it.
entire deli in one chip.
Oh, a deli style chip.
Okay,
Like a
it
New
looks
York
like it's
style
got
chip.
some flavoring on it. We'll get this one. It's got all the. You
Yeah.
said what flavor is this? Deli cheddar?
Cheddar. So just cheddar, I'm guessing, like a deli style.
Wow.
Just cheddar. They don't look as seasoned.
That's more than just cheddar. There's sweetness, and there's
See what we mean?
lots of little flakes of stuff on there.
It's more than any chip ever.
Wow. There's sugar involved in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of sugar. And that's what makes it good. Damn it.
Oh, good. Let me try this.
Everyone we've done has been good. And it's all had that much stuff.
Try it
on
with Dean's on it.
I love getting Dean on my ribs, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah? Those two together?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Let's just put an excess on excess.
Hey, man, we appreciate you joining us for the first week of the year. It's been a weird week. Full of tragedy.
Your girlfriend better get some of these.
And,
They don't stick around very long.
well, you know, it's the first week of the year. And there's so much more to come. And that's exciting. I'm so exciting, bro.
I'm so excited.
I just can't hide it. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you hanging out with us here on Friday night. Catch up with us on YouTube. Catch up with us on Facebook. I can't find the graphic. But
Can we open
Man.
it? Can we open it?
yeah. So we appreciate you, and we'll see you next time on a brand new Grown Man Record Night. Where we'll be doing new stuff.
Hi, Axel.
So,
Bye, Axel.
all right, bye.
There you go.